Hi there, this is Vienna Portal Games, and in this video I'm doing the best unboxing you ever saw. Be with me. In this video we are unboxing a Vienna Connection, and on purpose I took the Polish edition of the game, so there is no spoilers. Even if you saw something that will spoil the story for you, it's in Polish, so you will not understand it anyway. And side note, I hate unboxing videos. I believe they spoil the fun, they spoil the mystery, they spoil the whole amazing moment of finding something new and mysterious. But I know they are very, very popular on the YouTube, so I decided I will do my unboxing video. Are you ready? Let's open the box. Vienna Connection, by the way, is a spy game in which you are the CIA agent. You are playing as a CIA agent in a Cold War era in Europe. What we have here, we have a rulebook. I will discuss this rulebook in a separate video, so please subscribe to the channel. Click the bell notification icon so you can see when I post a new video, because on the rulebook I will have a brand new video in a couple of days. But that was a rulebook, boring. But now we can look in the fun stuff. Mission number 1, envelope. Mission number 2, envelope. Mission number 3, envelope. And mission number 4, envelope. And let me dig into this. These envelopes represent the materials players get when they get the mission to resolve. So this is everything they need to start the mission. Let me show you what's inside. Anything else? That's all. They get, of course, the introduction to the mission, the orders, what they need to do. They get additional small envelope with the super secret code they will use during the mission. They get additional special operations that they can run during this mission, and they have these additional local agents that they can use. So there's a ton of stuff you get at the very beginning of the mission to get excited, to get ready, local agents, operations, special code, introduction, you are ready to play. And now, because this is the best unboxing ever, I'll show you how it looked in the prototype version. So when I was playtesting the game, I was really using envelopes to give everything for the players. They have these, like here we see codes in envelopes and special operations also in envelopes, so they had everything like that. They had, let me grab it, they really had these local agents. I hope Marek will show it in a close-up videos, but it's like looking like that. So they were playing with these local agents, and this is a fun thing, and I hope you will see it very well in the video. These are, believe it or not, old notes, old forms from the Polish libraries from 70s and 80s that somehow I have at home. Don't ask me how I get them. And that was the inspiration how the code cards must look. So I wanted to have this feeling of 70s or 80s. So I found at home these library forms, and I gave it to my production, and I said, hey guys, I need these codes to looking like that, like the old paper, old forms from 70s. And that's why when they were producing these codes, I cannot show you too much, but these are like on this very old vintage paper to get this 70s look. So as you can see, my players were playing on the components that are a little bit more ugly than the final ones, but really I cared to give them as close as possible to the final version of the game. Let's dive into the more content. What's next? The big top secret. You heard about this many times in all the materials about Vienna Connection. Now you can see it in a real form. This is full-blown 100 pages of different files and interviews and newspapers, etc., etc. And once again, when we were designing the game, players get all these materials as close as possible to the final version, and sometimes they get something better. So I wanted to show you in this video something they get in one of the missions, and that was a real newspaper, Innsbruck Tagenzeit, with the articles about what happened, and it was a handout, because me, as you guys know, I love role-playing games, I love my handouts, I love to surprise players with additional items they find during the game. So when we were play testing, they had this amazing newspaper, and now when you buy the game, you have these 100 pages of different files, also with, can I find it very quickly, with some, for instance, newspapers that you can find during the game and learn something very important about the plot. So this is 100 pages of different files. Top secret. What else? I wanted you to show you the deck, because this is an interesting change, interesting story, how this game differs from the base game of Detective. So you can see here there's only one deck in the game, and there's 4 missions. So you may wonder why in Vienna Connection there's only one deck, while in Detective Season 1, Detective the base game, LA Crimes, etc., there was always a couple of decks. We did it on purpose, once again. I wanted players to, at the very end of the campaign, when they play all the 4 missions, to have still like half of the cards never touched, never read, so they understand that this plot and this game really has many ways to win, many paths to solve, and when they finish the campaign and hopefully win the campaign, they will see, oh my god, there were so many different cards that we never saw, and they are still sitting in the middle of the table, and this is what we saw, and this is what we haven't discovered. So this is my winking to the players to show them, yep, there was many paths, many leads that were for you hidden in the game. So this is the decision why we made it only one deck. And this component, the player board, the time board, the zone board, this is the place where players are noting down the progress of time and the progress of exposure, because in this game KGB is trying to nail down the location of the player, so the exposure goes up and they have to hide. And this board was changed so many times to make it easier for you, for players to grasp, to understand, to see. On one hand, what we wanted to achieve here is to add the theme. So for instance, here we have this fancy, amazing car from Czech Republic, because you are playing in Czech, or for instance, here in Berlin, you have this map of divided Germany back then during the Cold War. So we wanted to give some of the theme for the players to understand what was happening, and at the same time we wanted to be very clear, because in the first place this is the board when you are noting down the exposure and you need to understand how much time you have left. So there were so many different ways. I have one of the first ones. It is very ugly, but to show you just how it looked back then. Very simple, just to mark the progress of the game. As I said, many versions. Probably I should look for more versions in my archives to show you more of that. And the last part of this unboxing, we have the custom pieces, and this is a super simple thing. You have just a ton of wooden pieces with the red Russian star, with the American dollars, with the shield, and there was a lot of confusion because for some reason we have the police badge as a yellow token, and we have this bottle of champagne as a blue, and all players wanted that the cups should have a blue token and that should be yellow. I don't know why we ended up with confusing them, but well, that was what was at the testing. That's all. 100 files, one deck, ton of handouts, ton of amazing stuff inspired by all the libraries from Poland with the handouts from the newspapers. That was the best unboxing on the internet. It wasn't, right? Thank you for watching, and now it's time for the tractor. Ta-da! That was Porta Games vlog. Thank you for watching, and it was once again me trying to find interesting content for board gamers. So let me know, give me your feedback, what you think about this video. If you like unboxing combined with stories from the development time, if I should do more of unboxing like that for Imperial Settlers, for Robinson Crusoe, for Rattle Battle Grab the Loot. Did you remember about this game? Or not? Please remember, I create, you give me feedback, give me likes, give some comments below the video, and then if you like this video, please go to the Facebook groups, please go to the Board Game Geek and share this news about this video. Tell them that Ignacy has this amazing unboxing and they should watch it, because in this unboxing he tells some stories about developing of the game. Thank you for being with us, I appreciate you, and see you when? Tomorrow.